be exploring a problem that involves percentages. And so a similar problem like this was given to me by a friend who homeschools their kid, and this is approximately sixth grade level, maybe a little bit further on. But it went something like this. A large manufacturing company has a plant in Berlin with 26,000 employees, which represents 33% of their employees. How many employees does the company have in total? And so feel free to pause this video if you'd like to give it a try yourself, and I'll go through shortly how I would solve it. All right, so there's a number of ways that you can approach and solve this problem. I think for me anyway, the kind of easiest and most straightforward way is using a proportion. And if you don't know what a proportion is, it goes like this. We say part over the whole is equal to the percent over 100. Um, And all this is it's kind of taking advantage of the fact that we could make a percent into a fraction. And so meaning this, right? We can take a percent, whatever the number is, 20%, 25, 10, 98, in this problem it's 33, and we can write that number over 100 with the 100 just representing 100%, the total amount, right? Percent, whatever it is, the number over 100. But what's true about percentages, at least when they're not, totally abstracted, is they represent a, a piece of something, a part of something. So the percent here is corresponding to an actual part of something. All right. Um, and that part is a total of a whole. All right. And, again, just drawing these correspondences, this 100%, that represents the whole of something. And so we can say, why we can put an equal between these things is because these are equivalent fractions. Okay. This percent over 100 corresponds to a whole or a 100% of something. um, that's, in the numerator we have a part. And so how we use this to solve this problem is we just put in the corresponding parts. And so, drawing information from our problem here, we have 26,000 employees, which represent 33% of the company, or of the employees in total. um, and then we have, okay, what we're trying to find is how many employees does the company have altogether? And so we just put in the corresponding bits. So what's the part? Well, the part is 26,000, representing those employees, over the total number of employees. Well, we don't know that, so we're going to put in an X. And then we put the percent that 26,000 corresponds to, 33%, and we put that over 100. And then we just use, simple algebra skills. We can cross multiply these things and divide. And so cross multiplying first, we take this 26,000 to 100, and we say 26,000 times 100 is, well, 26,000 with two zeros on it, or tacked on to the end. And then we take 33 times x, which is, well, 33x, nothing too complicated there. And then we want to get x by itself. We want to get that unknown thing solved for. And so 33 is being multiplied to x, and so we'll divide each side by 33. So our 33's cancel. We do 2.6 million, I think is what this number is. And we divide that by 33. You can do it by hand or use a calculator, but what we end up getting is 78,787.9 if we round to the nearest tenth place. Get my point a little bit deeper there, equals x. And so we've done the math part, but what does this actually represent? Well, we were trying to find, again, how many employees the company has in total. And if we look at our answer, all right, can just highlight it here. I don't know about you, but I've never heard of 0.9 of a person, right? And so we have to kind of rewrite things, and we would say it was this. We would say they have approximately 78,788, rounding it up to the nearest person, employees. And so that's this problem. We use, after we know what a proportion is anyway, it's fairly easy to solve, right? And so hopefully this video was helpful to you. If you like this type of content, please like this video, subscribe to see more videos kind of like it. But that's it for today. Take care, everybody.